My daughter lived 1 year and 8 days. My family, my wife and my son and I started this in memory of our little girl. We do this one Saturday out of each month. Hey, now, how you doing, sir? Hope y'all enjoy your meal. We do grilled chicken, we do grilled hams, macaroni and cheese. All the kids like macaroni and cheese. We're grateful to get to do it. You know, a lot of people, you know, they may look at it as a chore, as a burden somewhat. It takes a lot of work to get this done. And everything that we do is cooked here, cooked fresh, so that they get a fresh meal. You know, when we first started here, my wife and I were scared to death. So we're going to do it one Saturday. That's been 8 years ago. And we started with nothing, and we still have nothing, but we've been able to do this for 8 years.
We met first, Larron and Anita. We first met them in 1996. Our daughter Candace and their daughter Lauren was both diagnosed with cancer, and we both ended up at St. Jude Hospital.
We met Larron King Ministries, Larron and Anita and Wes. We met them all the very first month we were here in February. They always come and do a big dinner every month, and then they have a chapel service. And we come to the chapel service every month, and they've helped me tremendously, as well as thousands of other families here.
Larron King and his family, Anita and Wes, and all their church family as well, their youth group that come to the Ronald McDonald House, have done so much for our family. Our boys don't know what it's like to be at a hospital or be away from their home, because even though we've been at St. Jude for 10 months straight before, Larron King and his family made our home away from home just that. The boys didn't even realize that we weren't on vacation.
Larron and Anita just had that giving heart. They were looking for people to minister to through their battle. And they were going through the same battle as everyone else, but they didn't focus on themselves. They were always looking for those people that they could reach out to, they could help. And that's why they were such happy people, even through their storm, is, you know, when you're helping others, God just seems to look after you. And I think Larron, you know, at Lauren's funerals, a comment that he made that has just stuck with me is, I don't want you guys to think that God didn't answer our prayers. He just answered it in a different way than we thought. He took Lauren away from the cancer. He didn't choose to take the cancer away from Lauren.
They have helped me so many times, because we've been here for treatment 5 years out of the 8 years, past 8 years. And we always look forward to them coming. I wish Timothy was here, because he would sure enough fill y'all up with how great and awesome they are.
Mike and I have been blessed to go with Larron and Anita for the last 5 years to the Ronald McDonald House and help them with their ministry and to serve the families there. Larron and Anita and Wes are probably the most selfless, loving, caring, giving people that I've ever known.
Larron and Anita they basically took us under their wings. We wouldn't leave the hospital, we wouldn't leave the Ronald McDonald House, and they were the first ones that, I mean, they took us everywhere. They took us out to different places to eat, to Shelby Farms. I mean, they did everything for us. They were almost like parents to us. We were young, we had a child fighting for their life, and they were older and more mature, and really took care of us. And now at this time, they need us, all the people that they've helped, they need us to give back to them. And I don't know if there's no better place that you could help than helping them, no better people. They have went above and beyond. Things in life you don't understand. I don't understand a lot of things. This would be one of them. But I do know that the Lord has a plan. A lot of times we don't like the plan, we never understand it, but if there is anything that we can do to give back to this family, there's not a greater group of people that we could help in this time of need. They're some of the greatest people we know.
There have been times when we would be at the chapel at Ronald McDonald House, and Larron would share with the families that their children are not suffering in vain, that God is using them, that there's a purpose for their suffering.
they were just always the ones to step out. We would have never left the Ronald McDonald House if it wouldn't have been for them saying, come on, y'all are going to eat with us, y'all got to see sunlight. And they were just always the ones to lift us up and to encourage us. And now, at this time of their life, the things we don't understand, they need people to step in and do that same thing for them. And that's the least we can do. So, not a better family to do this for. And
they've spent their whole life giving, and it's time for many of the people they've helped, and even those who maybe they haven't reached, to give back and to help them.
And this is one of those things we don't understand. I don't think we ever will, but God will use it for His glory. And when we come out on the other side of it, we will look back and look at the lives that He has changed in a tremendous way through this. Although we don't like it, we don't understand it, but God will use it for His glory. And
I know without a doubt that God is going to use Larron's accident, that He's using what Larron, Anita, and Wes are going through right now. He's going to use it in a mighty way, and it's going to reach a lot of people, and it's bringing a lot of people on their knees in prayer, and it's just going to cause a great revival, and it's just bringing us all together in a way that we've never been before. And I know that that's exactly what Larron would want.
Have you ever had a family affect your family so much that just knowing that they're going through pain and you can't help them hurts you? Well, we know that pain. So I ask you, if you've ever had anything done for you in your life, even if it's not from the King family, it's not because they didn't want to, it's because they didn't know. If they'd ever know that you needed anything, they'd be there for you. I just ask that you take that little piece that was given to you and you give it back to them, because they need us now.